All right, Shalom, another GMS on the go, back with another lesson, giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Kakudash. Next, double honors to the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the ones that taught me the 100% truth according to the Bible. Peace, blessings, and safety to all you sincere Akims. Keep pushing, keep believing, keep the faith regardless of people here for a bit. Prophets of doom, doom and gloom. These people act like the men of the Lord was coming through speaking smooth things, speaking nice to everybody. No, the problem, you people don't read the Bible, man. For real, for real. You people don't read the Bible. Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied. What does the word prophesied mean? Mean to tell you something before it happened, man. Before death and destruction come, before plagues come, before earthquakes come, before war come. The prophets of old and the prophets in 2020 prophesy about it, man. Both against many countries. The prophets prophesied against many countries. Prophets of doom, right? They prophesied against many countries. What part of that don't you people get? And against great kingdoms. The prophets of the Lord, now we're talking about the prophets of the Lord. You know, that's who we're talking about. The prophets of the Lord. They prophesied against great countries and great kingdoms. Of war. The prophets of doom prophesied of war. World War III is on the horizon, man, and ain't nobody gonna be able to stop it. That's what's gonna annihilate this place. All the you people once again don't read all the prophets of the Lord. It said all the prophets of the Lord prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms. You had Moses prophesy against Egypt. And Egypt was the greatest powers at that time, man. Of war and of evil. Before all these diseases hit the earth, the men of the Lord tell you that it's coming. It's really the Lord speaking through the men. When the Lord was on the scene, if he was on the scene right about now, they would be calling him the prophet of doom. We're coming in the spirit of Lord Yahushai, who they even call Jesus, right? We're prophesying. And of evil meaning bad times. These earthquakes, these storms, these fires, uprisings of the people, all this chaos, all these different plagues, plane crashes, train crashes, cars, people getting shot, the economy crashing. Those are bad times, right? And of pestilence. What is the pestilence is talking about? Those different diseases, man. All right? These different sicknesses. Look, but before all these things happen, the men of the Lord tell you about it, right? Prophets of doom. Isaiah 42:9. Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them. Prophets of doom. Prophets of doom. Look, I guess they was calling Noah a prophet of doom too. Because you people don't know, Noah was doing the same thing that we're doing. If Noah was on the scene right now, they would be labeling him a prophet of doom, right? People would be telling other people not to listen to Noah if he was on the scene right about now. Hebrews chapter 11, verse 7. By faith Noah, being warned of the Most High, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, of things not seen as yet, move with fear. We got the warning, so we move with fear, and now we warning our people. Move with fear. Noah moved with fear, right? He didn't move with love. He moved with fear. Prepared an ark to the saving of his house. Listen now. By the which he condemned the world. What? Not Noah. Everybody love the writings of Noah, right? Not Noah. No, what? By the which he condemned the world. Noah condemned the world. He told you, you people are going to be destroyed if you didn't take heed to the words of the Bible. He told you that a flood was going to come according to the Bible. You didn't take heed. He condemned the world and became heir of righteousness, which is by faith. Noah condemned the world, man. Meaning what? Noah prophesied. Noah told you something was going to happen way before it happened. You people didn't take heed. The people back then didn't take heed. The people in 2020 aren't taking heed. So the same thing that happened back then, it's going to happen now, except it's going to be by fire this time. By fire this time. Revelation chapter 19, verse 10. And I fell at his feet. This is John the Revelator, right? Seeing an angel. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. For I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren, that have the testimony of Yahushua, who they even call Jesus. Worship Yahweh. For the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. And that's what we're doing. We're prophesying. We're telling you what's going to happen before it happened, man. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. Going right back to the days of Noah. Everything was all peace. These people thought they were safe. Then sudden destruction came upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. These people ain't going to escape the judgment that's coming from the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Look, prophets of doom, right? Look, prophets of doom. St. Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. All these things must come to pass. Wars, rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. Don't get all scared. You better get right with the Lord. For nation shall rise against nation. Prophets of doom. And kingdom against kingdom. A race riot is coming. A famine is coming. More plagues are coming. More death is coming. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines, and pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. Prophets of doom. All these are the beginning of sorrows. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Meaning what? You people ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet, man. St. Matthew chapter 10. This red letter, this Lord Yahushua, who they even call Jesus speaking. He was a prophet of doom too. They say they loved him, but they really hated him. St. Matthew chapter 10 verse 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. Destruction is coming, not peace. This is the Lord speaking. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother. The Lord coming to set division, man. And the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. A man's enemies are going to be they of his own household, man. Doom and gloom. You Israelites better fear. You hear all these scriptures coming out and you still ain't took heed. You still ain't fearing. All right. Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 40, verse 9. Death and bloodshed, strife, look, and sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and the scourge. These things are created for the wicked, and for their sakes came the flood. You want to be wicked? You don't want to turn back to the God of the Bible? You too proud? You too tough? You too thug? Well, all these things are going to settle you down. All these things are going to settle you down, man. Prophets of doom. 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 17. Woe is me. Destruction. Woe is me. Destruction. Who will deliver me in those days? It's talking about the days that we live in. It's going to get bad out here, man. The beginning of sorrows and great mourning. The beginning of famine and great death. The beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, meaning of bad times. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famines and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for a minute. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness. It's going to get bad out here, and these people are going to still be committing wicked acts. 2/3 are still not going to turn back to the God of the Bible. Prophets of doom. Nor be always mindful of the scourges, man. It's going to get bad out here. And our people are not going to turn back to the God of the Bible. So when you get caught out there, don't say you haven't been warned. Because we sure enough warned you. Well, look, we sure enough warned you. Let's get this Amos right quick. This is Amos. Amos chapter 9, verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth. This place, Babylon, spiritually Sodom and Egypt, will be destroyed from off the face of the earth. Save it, that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. All right? Prophets of doom. Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word of my mouth and give them warning from me. The same thing Noah was doing. Prophets of doom. Shalom.